Welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. I'm Crypto Kip, and today we're going to be talking about a prediction we made about Bitcoin on the channel that looks like it may possibly be coming true today. We'll have to keep an eye on this as it moves. Also, I want to talk a little bit about how people trade on some news stories and why that might not be a great idea. You know, you guys are better off trading on technicals, better taking in all the news, really feeling out the true sentiment in the market, and then kind of developing a trading strategy from there. In fact, trading is not typically the most profitable. Matter of fact, it is holding on for the long term, and there's a new crypto tax law coming into place that might be pushing hodlers into more of a hodling direction and traders into the hodling direction as well. So guys, let's get into the content. Let's talk about Bitcoin, the price action, some news stories, Silvergate shutting down, and a lot more. If you like the content, smash up the like button, subscribe to the channel. We're doing 5 videos every day for you, and at 10,000 subscribers, we're giving away $1,000 worth of Bitcoin, guys, and we're so excited to do it. Note, the market cap dipped below $1 trillion, exactly as we predicted here on the channel, guys. If you like that, smash up the like button, subscribe, guys, if you haven't done so already, because we're making some pretty cool predictions here. I'm really proud of it. You know, not everybody's right. You know, we don't know the future, but we can take some educated guesses, and lately we've had a lot of luck with some of these predictions. You know, it's not financial advice, guys, but we watch these markets day in and day out, my partner and I, Black Sea, and that's why we bring 5 videos to you guys every single day. Right now, Bitcoin's at $21,700, and Ethereum's at $1,540. You know, ever since a couple days ago, we had a huge drop-off in the Bitcoin and Ethereum, the overall market cap. You know, I said, hey, look at the overall market cap. Here's where we dropped down off of a cliff at 1.08 and dipped down almost to $1 trillion. I said, as soon as we did this dip, I said, I wouldn't be surprised if we test out this $1 trillion level. Well, lo and behold, here we are. We have officially broken below this $1 trillion threshold for crypto market cap overall. And I said, look out for a bounce. And remember, back in February 13th, we got a bounce off of this market cap overall. Bitcoin and all crypto rebounded. And then we found, you know, more highs for the year-to-date price for crypto and Bitcoin overall. So these are things that may be possible, guys, may be possible. And I also said, this is something I said in the channel, guys, if crypto can bounce off the $1 trillion threshold, I expect Bitcoin to bounce off this lower price level. And look where this red wick went down to on this weekly candle. Guys, it hit my resistance to an absolute T so far. It is absolutely perfect. Now, I'm not going to say it's 100% going to stop there, guys, but it did hit it, bounce off it perfectly, and we're forming a green candle on the daily right now. We'll have to see if we can get the move back up. But these are the points where you can consider trading. If you want to trade, these are the only spots where I recommend considering a trade, right? If the Bitcoin was hitting the top of this green band, I'd consider maybe shorting it as we kind of test back down to this yellow line at least. At the red line here at about $21,500, this might be a great place for a long. And the price of Bitcoin got down to about $21,540-ish. And we had a swift bounce exactly as we predicted off this resistance. And so far we're moving up. Now, just because we bounced off this level here in the short term and this daily candle is starting off green, doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to end green. It's looking good, and it looks like we broke through some of these other previous candles. But, guys, you got to note, if you zoom back out to the weekly, Bitcoin could most certainly test some of these lower levels again, right? We might see $19,000 again. You know, that would not be very surprising to me, the low half of 19,000. That being said, I don't expect us to get there. You know, not financial advice, guys, but let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. Are you opening up a leveraged long in this situation? Are you just buying this dip? I want to know what you guys are doing in the chat. If you do want to leverage trade, we have free money for you guys in the description down below. When you sign up for BitGet or Femex, all you got to do is sign up, deposit some money, open up a trade, and you can access some of those free funds, guys. Pretty cool to get some of that free money if you're interested. And really what I'm looking out for, guys, is to get the next move up, we're going to need another short liquidation. Well, why did we come down, Crypto Kip? It's all because of this $218 million liquidation on the longs. But as you can note, back in February, we had a huge liquidation after the January pump. That feared everybody. Then we had a couple more long liquidations. And then we had one big short liquidation. And then boom, we came back up, and that gave the bulls enough momentum to move back up to the $25,000 price level. And even though some shorts got liquidated, so did some longs. But the most important thing is that the shorts were getting wrecked more than the longs, and the bulls, just the traditional traders, were more bullish, is what it really seems by these candles. And so looking at this, guys, we had one big liquidation, 2, 3 decent-sized liquidations on the longs. I wouldn't be surprised to see a red liquidation on the shorts here coming up, and there's a couple reasons why. Well, we talked a little bit in the beginning of this story about some of the articles that are pushing people away from trading and maybe towards hodling. This is one of them. Biden wants to wash the double capital gains, and Biden wants to double capital gains and clamp down on crypto wash sales. Now, double capital gains is terrible. Very terrible. But the crypto wash sales, that one, I wouldn't be surprised if that happened. This is a great tax loophole for traders. I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to crush this. If they did, I don't think that'd be a bad thing for crypto. It might be a bad thing for some traders, might decrease some of the volatility. Maybe, probably not. But I do think it would incentivize people to maybe hold on just a little bit longer, right? Especially if the capital gains tax did double. You'd want to make sure that you're taking, less of those tax implications, right? So these are some of the things we're thinking about. And also, don't trade on news stories, guys, because this sounds like a negative story if you traded on this negative news, or if you traded on the negative news, crypto bank Silvergate Capital says it'll shut down. That sounds terrible. That sounds like crypto's going to die, right? That's what that sounds like. And Fed chair ponders potential digital dollar to send Bitcoin to zero. If you guys are shorting this right now, you are shorting the bottom. You're shorting a falling knife. You should never short a falling knife. In fact, and you shouldn't try to catch a falling knife either, but if you see here on the charts we're talking about, we hit a resistance. This is traditionally a good opportunity for a long. There's no guarantee that it's going to go up, but this is probably a time where you might want to consider, if you're going to leverage trade, a long over a short. And I do believe that looking at this, these stories could trigger another short squeeze because these are bearish articles. And I think this is a bear trap. These articles set the bears up, not for success, but for failure. Why? Because those news stories, you don't want to follow them. First of all, they're delayed. The reaction in the markets is typically the opposite of what the news stories, most times it seems, with the exception of the FTX fallout at least, right? And then also, historically, Bitcoin's really cheap still, guys. It is so undervalued. It is so undervalued, and we know that a Bitcoin bull market's coming. Bitcoin will be going up, guys, when the Bitcoin halving comes in March of 2024, and after that, it's off to the races, guys. We should be going into a bull market. And so over time, the bulls will win here moving forward. And that's why we're excited. We're giving away free things here on the channel. We're giving away a loaded line at 25,000 subscribers. All you have to do is follow us at _CryptoReport for this giveaway. And if you're a member on the channel, you get an additional 10 entries for every single month you're a member and access to our private Discord where you can talk directly with Black C and I. All you got to do is go to the channel, join right here, get access to the emojis during our live streams, and loyalty badges next to your name in the chat, and then all those other benefits as well, right? So, guys, here's one for you, and in the link in the description down below, you can join there as well. I'm bullish on Bitcoin, guys. Call me a perma bull if you want, but I see the future that a Bitcoin bull run should be coming unless everything that we know about crypto changes, which could be possible, highly unlikely. Bitcoin's a great thing. You see governments, you see news publications, you see everybody talking about it in a bigger way than they ever have before, and there's a reason for that. It's here to stay. Now, there's going to be some volatility, and that's good trading volatility, right? But in the meantime, my plan doesn't change, guys. That's all I got. I'm Crypto Kip. This is the Crypto Report, and my plan is to DCA, hodl, and then we'll see you in the next one. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night. Got 2 videos for you here if you want to check them out. See you tonight. Peace.